So I'm typing my report and my wife, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm banging my head on it and I'm like, I can't focus. After I got done with the first 5 pages, I got an email from my instructor saying, "Dear class, I'm sorry to advise you that you should stop. The course will not go to completion. I was just fired and the school is closing."
At the end of the day, it was more heartbreaking just to know the fact that you spent all this time, all this energy, all this, that's just really time. You can't get that time back.
I notify my creditors and debtors that the school that I was dependent on for my funding just closed and I'm not receiving the stipend.
Can't they check the backgrounds and see who did it and trace them back to their house?
That's if they want to get justice for us, they could, but to be honest, son, they don't really care that much about the little guys. My landlord was really good at the time, and as much as he wanted to work with us, he just couldn't. He said, "You know what, unfortunately, Kendrick, if you can't come up with the money, I'm gonna have to go file for eviction." And he went that same day and filed for a 5-day pay or quit. It's nostalgic. It still actually hurt a little bit.
It's not about necessarily, obviously we're in a better home now, but like the way that we moved, so abruptly when we had our plans, when we had those goals in set for we can do it the right way. Yeah. And to be abruptly moved in the middle of that is like, we got to reset these goals again. We got to recalculate this. We got to reorganize it and rebuild again from scratch. So it's like, it's a surreal type of feeling.
I signed up to Argosy to get a degree so that I could improve my standard of living. Instead, what I got was a mountain of student loan debt, an exorbitant amount of late and past due fees and bills, my hard-earned military GI Bill benefits, exhausted, and for all intents and purposes, 3.5 years of my life wasted. That's what I got for reaching for a degree from Argosy. It's not the American dream, It's not the stories you kind of tell your children about your college experience. Peak of my day is that we are moving. We're moving as a family, Sierra's.
Although something painful has happened to us, I want to turn that into something positive in our life and not make it a negative for my children, to make it a positive and say, hey, you know what? Things do happen in life, things like this. But you know what? We're gonna fight, we're gonna get through it, and we're gonna make it.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these other videos from USA Today to stay up to date with all the latest news.